But what's the one success you're proud of, but rarely say out loud? So this is a chance to put this on the show and just share something that you're really proud of, something that you're super, super proud of, your personal.
It's going back to that giving up. So again, I took a year's break out of estate agency and was very lucky to have worked with some friends in recruitment. And I left estate agency because I worked in a really toxic environment. And I didn't understand that at the time. I just thought I didn't like estate agency. So I left, had a year out, and the people that I met in the recruitment industry, I've since gone on to form great relationships with, set up my own business after a year working there. Every day I was logging on to Rightmove, looking at what agents were doing and thinking, why are they doing that? That's not the right price. That's not marketed very well. So I built up a plan of action over that year, left, and subsequently ended up selling a number of the people that I'd met through changing their houses since we began our journey. So I think going back to what you just said about one thing we're proud of, or I'm proud of, is the genuine story from start to finish of actually helping someone get from A to B, as simple as it is, that we've been a part of that journey, and it never changes. I guess it's like scoring a goal. It doesn't change. That when something exchanges or completes, it's like, I'm pleased and privileged that we've been able to help that person, and it's not a quick buck. This is long term. People will come back to you because of the service that you've been given. So that's something I'm particularly proud of.
I think it's just building the business from scratch. 6 years ago, Cox and Co.
Satisfaction.
Cox and Co didn't exist.
And I get the sense when you go back just quickly on when you started just before COVID, though it was really fucking hard at that point, when I hear you speak about it, you speak about it with an immense amount of pride.
Yeah, because I think it was just, I was lucky enough that I had some help financially from my father, who was always on at me to go and sort of do it on my own. Was nagging me for ages to do it. And I sort of, like I say, I was in quite a comfortable job, had a really good team of people. We had I generally enjoyed what I did. I didn't have a toxic environment. I had a real good bunch of staff. We had 8 offices. I looked after them all.
Was it hard leaving them?
No, in the end it wasn't, because without boring you, one of the senior partners passed away. And we were left with the rubbish one, if you like. I say it as it is. Well, you know me.
We have limited amount of time marks on camera today.
It wasn't that hard, and things went down a certain road in the end, and
it didn't fit you.
It didn't fit. So it was great, and at the time, I remember when I walked out of there on that exact day, my dad got a cancer diagnosis and was told he only had a certain time to live.
Jesus.
And since then, they've doubled his time, and he's still going strong. So
we see him in some of the calls. Exactly. I've seen him in the background making the tea.
Well, he's in the office. He does the lot. He does the
Where you develop the photos, in the back.
No, not quite. No, I don't let the old man near technology. No, we don't let him near technology. He's already broken a printer and broken a phone. So I think it's just still being here, looking at our reviews, and it's just great. And it's year 5. I think that was always the get to year 5. Then it's year 10.
Are you allowed to say you're not a new business anymore?
No, probably not. I still part of my pitch is still whether baby in estate agent terms, because I'm competing against brands in Brighton and Hove that have been around for 30, 40, 50 years.
Yeah, but 3 of them have closed down, haven't they?
Yeah, a couple of them have closed down. Yeah, the one I used to work for no longer exists. And
contributed to that.
Very pride in that.
Yeah.
Pride in that.
I did have a bet how long it would take for you to say you're in the business today.
I thought I'd beat you to it, but anyway.
I didn't say it. Matt brought it up first.
I did. I had to bring it up. But look, what's the one success for you that you're proud of, Ross?
Well,
you don't say out loud.
Look, there's lots to be proud of for anyone that owns their own business in whatever warp of life. I'm proud of the fact that I had the bollocks to start my own business. Actually, I'm proud of the fact that I have a wife that encouraged me to buy the business that I have. I'm proud of the fact that we're still going 14 years later. I'm proud of the fact that I'm a role model to my kids. I'm proud of the fact that I don't rely on anybody else in terms of my life. It's down to me. And I'm proud of the fact that I'm still going and still doing it. And I like to think in the right way and, and looking after people. And like Tommy says, this job's about helping people. And if you focus solely on helping people, not how much people are worth to you, it makes the job a whole lot more enjoyable. And I'm proud of the fact that I've got a lot of fans within my area that appreciate what I've done for them, that refer me, that still come and visit me in my office, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years later after selling their house, still pop in and say hi and have a chat. So there's lots to be proud of. There's not one individual thing that I go, yes, that's what I'm most proud of. It's just all of it. And again, just go back to what I said, being a role model for my kids is massive for me, and providing for them off my own back, if you like, and not having to rely on someone else employing me to do that, if that makes sense.